back on Mika.
My name is Shoji Hanai. Recently, because of my parents' work, I transferred to a different high school. The school I transferred to used to be an all-girls school, just because co-ed this year, so 90% of the students were girls. At first, is this heaven or what? Well, I had fun entertaining such thoughts, but that was only in the first few days.
Hanae, you're in the way. Don't just stand there.
I'm sorry. That there are many girls means that the girls hold power in school. That means that girls are stronger and the boys don't have much say in school. In order to lead a quiet school life, I came to observe my surroundings around me as a habit. But however I kept to myself, there were times when they came to meddle in your affairs.
Say, you were looking at my direction just now, weren't you? We can tell, you know. What are you staring at?
I wasn't staring at anything.
Don't lie to me. You were looking at our underwear. Yikes, that's the worst. That's why the boys are just trash.
I didn't do anything. Why do I have to be told such things?
Hey, why don't you put a stop to it right there?
Oh, here comes the good girl.
Miss Shiro? The person who helped me was Miss Nanai Shiro. Her grades were good, she was good at sports, was at the top of her class. She is also the president of the student council.
He wasn't looking at you girls. I think you just imagined it.
Why are you coming to interfere in our business? This is why good girls are so annoying. Man, what a mood breaker. Let's go.
Sorry, thanks for helping me.
Don't worry about it. You didn't do anything. I just told them the facts. It's unjust when you're accused of something that you didn't do. I'll go back to my seat now. Be careful to not let them get to you.
Miss Shiro is so cool. A few days after I was helped by Miss Shiro, we had a test coming up and everyone was studying crazily hard for it. I was also studying for it, but I could barely keep up. I've just transferred. I'm at the bottom of the class. If that happens again, it will be a disaster. I'd like to get a better grade somehow, but this is so hard.
That part is wrong.
Miss Shiro, why are you here?
I came to study too, but you don't understand it at all, do you? It must be hard to keep up with the class.
That's just as you say.
Oh, should I teach you?
What? But,
At that rate, I think you'll have a hard time with the test, so don't hesitate to accept my offer.
Oh, thanks. That'll be a great help.
Then let's start right away. Ask me whenever there's something you don't understand. Also, there are reference material here in the library, so you should use those.
Yes! A few minutes later. Well, what should I do here? She said there is a reference book. Oh, there it is. Miss Shiro, sorry, could you hand me the book with the red cover behind you?
Red.
What is it? Well, that's what I want. No, the one next to it.
Yes, I know. Here it is.
That's it, thanks. Yes, I was able to solve it somehow. Miss Shiro's explanation is easy to understand, so maybe this way, I can manage the test. Wow, Miss Shiro is also studying ahead. All the work that she is doing must be how she got to be where she is now. But Miss Shiro only uses a black-coloured pen.
What is it?
Huh? Well, I thought your handwriting is beautiful. Also, I found it a little unexpected that you only used black. That was just my bias, but I imagine that girls' notebooks were colourful.
There's no point in using colors.
What?
Come on, keep studying instead of talking. Otherwise, you won't be able to improve your grade from getting the worst in class.
Yes! From this day onwards, I decided to study with Miss Shiro. Miss Shiro's way of teaching was easy to understand, so it was very helpful. Although she was kind, she was also strict, so that my studying made progress. The day of the exam came very quickly. Yikes, I'm getting nervous.
Are you all right?
I think the words I memorized would just disappear.
Here you are.
A candy?
Eat something sweet and relax yourself. It'll be fine. You'll get the results you want because of your studying. You can do it, so don't worry.
Thanks, Miss Shiro. Yikes, it is difficult. But I can understand it. The parts that Mr. Knight taught me are on the test. This way, maybe I can make it. Then the day the test was returned. Safe! Somehow I managed not to fail them all. The grades are not wonderful, but they are a little better than last time, so it's good.
Shido, you got wonderful results. You are at the top of the year again.
Thank you very much.
To think that you were able to solve the problem that I had given by mistake.
Miss Shido is incredible, as I thought.
Teacher, wait a minute. I saw Miss Shido cheating during the test.
What? What are you saying? I didn't cheat.
I also saw her cheating. Me too, me too.
Teacher, this is nonsense.
But when there are so many witnesses.
But there's no proof.
There is proof. In this test, there was something that we hadn't been taught yet. If you were able to solve that, it must mean that you were cheating. Exactly! Why were you able to solve it anyway?
That's just your speculation.
That's not all. See this? The colors are changed so that the formulas can be seen easily. You saw this. That's why you were able to solve the problem that wasn't taught to us yet, no?
That's not right. Excuse me. Miss Shido was studying that part by herself. When I was studying with her, I saw her writing that in a notebook. Also, she does not use a red pen.
What? How do you know such a thing?
That's because,
What is it exactly? Say it clearly. Or did you just spurt out nonsense?
that's not it. Miss Shido, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. You don't see the red color, do you?
What? What does that mean?
Why? How did you know?
Previously, I asked you to take the red colored book, and you took a different one. Also, in your notebook, you don't use any red at all because even if there is a different color, they'll all look black, right?
Oh. As he says, I'm colorblind, so the red color looks black. That's why I don't use the red color normally.
That's why she would not cheat using a paper with colors that she can't see. That means that was written by someone else.
So what does this mean?
But we saw her cheating.
Then why did you say so then?
What? Well, that's because...
If you are saying it now, the reason is because Miss Shido did not cheat. You tried to accuse her of cheating by getting multiple people to say they witnessed it, right?
Oh,
Even if you don't like the person, lying is bad.
You girls, you tried to frame her?
Oh, well...
Let's hear this more in detail in the teacher's room, shall we?
Yikes.
Things somehow worked out, I think.
Hanae, thanks. That was a big help.
You were the one you first helped me, so we both helped each other out.
But you were looking very closely.
What?
I hope you can continue to look at me closely.
What? What did you just say?
Hanae is quite cool. Yeah, I thought the same. What a man.
Oh, this is my dream come true. Am I popular with the girls? Since the day I helped Miss Shido, my school life changed dramatically. People saw me as a guy who could be relied upon. Even after the test, I regularly studied with Miss Shido. Thanks to that, we spent more time together so that I was able to get to know her more. As for those flashy girls, they were made to write many letters of apology. After that, they apparently apologized to Miss Shido sincerely. Miss Shido also said that she might have been too strict in telling people off, so they made up.
Sorry.
So she said, so everything was at peace between them. Months went by.
Shaji, this is great! You're in second place in our year.
There was something I wanted to tell you, did I? So I worked hard.
Something you wanted to tell me?
Did I? I like you.
Oh,
Well, I thought that I wouldn't be a good match for you if my grades were bad. If I could put my name next to yours, I had decided to tell you my feelings.
me too.
What?
Since that time when you helped me, I've liked you ever since.
What? Oh, wow.
Then, let's be good partners from now on.